you're a brand new rider, make sure you pay attention to this. We're going to be going over 8 motorcycle mistakes typically new riders make. Old riders make it too, but here's the thing. Let's not make it ourselves. So let's go ahead and watch this. Let's pay attention, take some notes. Make sure you hit that like button to sign into class so you can get credit, and let's get going. All right, so red light runner. All right, as long as it doesn't hurt us, right? Okay, we just saw that today. We saw that same situation. Just because it's green doesn't mean you have to go. And here's the thing. So watch. As soon as it turns, he was already going because it hit that yellow. Okay, we're going. Okay, this is the moment we're going to enter into an intersection where we have possible path of travel violations. We can possibly get T-boned. We could possibly get everything. So when you get into an intersection, it's way dangerous than just staying in your lane. So we're getting an intersection, and we already have people still in the intersection. I understand creeping out. I get that. But that's not what he's doing here. He's accelerating through and being like, why aren't people out of the intersection when I'm already here? It's like, dude, you already see it. Take a quick look. The line of sight. You don't know what's behind this van. That's your line of sight. You don't know what's behind the van yet. You don't know if nobody's not going to go after the van. Okay, so there's that van, or there's the SUV that's going to cross our path of travel when we get closer and closer and closer. Don't do this, please. Just wait for the empty intersection. Exactly, Doty. All right.
The biker was
Starring it.
The driver gives him the sign that he can go first freely. Unfortunately, another driver decided to object to it.
I think they can go into that spot too. That car just left that spot. So we're going to go. That wouldn't bother me. It wouldn't bother me. I don't know what the issue is on that one. All right. Just wait. Are you going to do the same thing that you didn't like that he did? This is that mental attitude of, I should be in front because it was my spot. You took it. I'm going to take it back. Now we're going to fight for the spot because we both wronged each other in some way. And now I'm upset. You're upset. But they have a multi-thousand pound machine versus our 450, 500 pound machine. Great roundabout U-turn practice. That's pretty much all that was for. That was pretty dumb. I like the fact that he did let it go after a while. He let them know what was up. But here's the thing. Don't even worry about letting people know what's up. So one thing I like to do when I park my bike is I obviously like to point my nose out, but it's kind of the angle of this part of the road. It's sloped a little bit, so it's okay to pull it in this way because you can easily walk it back. But I always like to park it nose out. The only problem is with an angle like this, hopefully your kickstand has that locking mechanism like Harleys do, and would be able to, lock that side stand in place so it doesn't fall forward. But yeah, you could do whatever you want. It's just, this is one of those things where you're starting to back out nice and slowly like a Flintstone. So you got to watch out for that. Thank you, Scarlett. So as soon as I saw that, non-issue, pretty good enough space. There's all these people that lane filter that are way closer than this. Non-issue for me. You can use your horn there or just chalk it up and be like non-issue. I listen to music, whatever. So we're going to get closer. And here's the thing. We're going to put ourselves in danger. He's upset right now. There's no center line or anything like that. We're going to put ourselves close. And we're going to do this. Now, this car driver, they could just kind of slowly reach out. Or not reach out, but slowly come closer and closer and closer and closer and closer and push us. Because take a quick look at where we're headed. Okay, you got the shoulder right there. You got the shoulder right there. We're like barely in the road. You could easily get hit. You can hit that curb. So, there's that curb right there. We're gonna get pissed. Let them know what we're doing. Just non-issue. A lot of these things are non-issues, guys. Don't you agree? A lot of these are non-issues. Now we're gonna be focusing a little bit more on training and stuff real soon. We're just doing a lot of the situation awareness to get yourselves situated, basically, on the road and looking for patterns. Don't do stuff like this.
Extreme situations where the biker has shown great patience. What's your opinion? Could he act differently in this situation?
All right, let's find out.
What kind of is that? You just cut everyone off?
Too late.
Ew.
All right, ma'am.
That's assault.
That's assault right there.
That's assault, brother. Who's talking?
Assault right there.
Just forget it. Just forget it. Idiot.
Who's talking? Was it that guy in the car?
Go ahead and
There's
give me your
nobody
tag.
here. Okay, he's gonna get the tag number. All right, what are we gonna do? What are we gonna do here? Don't encourage it. All right, so right away, what I want to say is that what he did was great. You know, you just kind of you follow along, try to keep your head as still as possible, so your camera picks up the license plate. Turn that into the cops. You already got her assaulting you. There you go.
One of those extreme situations.
Actually, it's battery
where
at this
someone
point. It's not
patience.
assault.
What's your opinion? Could he act differently in this situation?
No, I liked how he acted. I liked how he acted, Motostars.
What is that? You just
So there's a reason though why she got angry. Everybody, you understand that? Crazy people do crazy things, but most people are reasonable. So why is this lady doing this? Do you think there could have been something else? Do you think, because she's complaining that he's zigzagging, going through crazy stuff, and we're a ZX14R. I mean, do you think maybe we're filtering? And guess what? It says Arizona. So Arizona, it's not legal to lane filter. So do you think there is something else that we might have done that could have antagonized us? She is not right. I'm going to tell you that right now. She is not right. She should not be doing this. And this motorcycle rider handled it perfectly. But let's just not do stupid things sometimes. All right? Lane filtering would piss some people off.
cut everyone off?
Too late.
So that right there, she should get some type of misdemeanor stuff. I don't know what all the laws are for that.
All right, ma'am. That's assault right there.
Just forget it. Just forget it. Hey,
That's assault right there.
just forget it. Just forget it. Idiot. Forget it.
So the just forget it guy slowly started fading away, and I think he was in the car. I think he was in that car. You see the window down? All right. So we're figuring out some of these things. He was able to follow and got the license plate. End of story.
Go ahead and give me your tag number.
Yeah, she acted like an idiot. He shouldn't be zigzagging in and out of traffic. Okay, you don't want to scare people, because that's the thing. Remember that when cars pull out in front of us, it scares us, causes us to be angry. When we just saw that with the dude punching the mirror, right? Right? We saw that with the dude punching the mirror, and he was acting like an idiot for almost no issue. But the thing is, the issue is he felt like his life was in danger. Felt like that person was doing something that wronged that person. Punched a freaking mirror, broke the mirror. This lady just smacked him with I mean, maybe the ring could cut I'd be pissed either way. But same thing possibly happened to her. This guy might have got close, might have did something that upset her. And this lady decided, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and let him know what happened. She's not punching a mirror. She's going to let you know, though. So it happens both ways. It happens with a motorcycle rider, happens with a car driver. It happens with a human. Okay, human won't like it. So what can you do? Are you that kind of human? Are you a human that does this? Sounds weird when I say human like that. It's like, no, I'm a dog. I'm a dog. I don't know any of this stuff. I just bark at people walking in front of my house.
Part of being a smart rider is knowing how to plan your ride. Always remember to position yourself for safety, locate hazards, adapt to those hazards, and if it becomes a threat, learn how to navigate them through a red stage maneuver like an emergency swerve or emergency braking.
Pedestrian walks out. Okay. Whoa, didn't see that.
God dang it.
Woo.
Never even seen that guy.
Yeah, didn't even see the guy. All right, so we're gonna be riding now. This is actually a pretty good headlight. All right, so we can't see very much though. So this is one of those scary things when we're out riding at night. Okay, our headlights aren't as good as car lights, and even then, it's hard to see pedestrians too. So you have to orient yourself to where you're at. Are you in a neighborhood? What time of day is it? Is it usually when people want to walk around at night? Are you in downtown where there definitely is a lot of pedestrians? Start orienting yourself to wherever you're at. On the interstate, you really don't have to worry about pedestrians crossing the road. Okay, so you can probably chalk that out of your brain. But when you're in town like this, especially corner to corner to corner to corner, be very careful with that. We do have an intersection. Oh, no, that's not an intersection. Those are just lights. So there's that person. Last second saw him. So this is the moment I saw him too. So now I just perceived. Now I have to react. What am I going to do? Am I going to slam the brakes and panic brake? I hope you guys aren't doing that. I hope you guys are doing more of a swerve to the right because you do have an escape path and you can get yourself out of here. I don't want you guys slamming the brakes. You can slow down with progressive brake pressure, but if this scares you, what are you going to do? Nobody knows. Nobody knows what you're going to do when you're scared. So this is why you have to constantly practice and train your nervous system and your muscle system to swerve or progressively brake appropriately. Automaticity. You're going to develop habits to where you are swerving when you get panicked, or you're going to do really good braking when you get panicked. The thing that's never going to change is you panicking. That's always going to be like that. It depends on how severe of a panic you're going to be in when something happens. Your automaticity and then maybe even your conscious mind will be able to brake appropriately or swerve appropriately. So practice, 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 practice. Train like your life depends on it.
Gosh, dang it. Never even seen that guy.
All right, so what are we gonna see here? Bezos. Now, uncommon thing in a common situation. Good job with the braking to allow. Hey, calm down, Motostars. Let me talk about it a little bit. All right, so we're gonna be riding right here, going 65 something. I don't know if this is kilometers per hour. Not using a rock form mount. That looks kind of weird. Probably his phone fell out. Probably really upset having to go back. Go ahead and get yourself a rock form. So right here, you see that. Ooh, that's an old Bueno situation. This person is doing some crazy things. That's that uncommon thing in a common situation there. Be very careful with that. Oh, that's definitely not right. So at this point, let's see what he does with that 67. Let's see if we can go ahead and slow it down a little bit. Because just like I always say, when you go into orange stage or when I'm in a restaurant, I like to sit back and I like to watch what is happening way ahead. What is going on way ahead? I'm going to let all the dum-dums settle whatever they're trying to do. And then I'm going to go ahead and get myself through. I'm not going to be a part of the whole dum-dum situation. So there's that side of the vehicle. We're barely going to 62, 61, 50, 57. That's all it took. Slow it down a little bit. We're able to see it. Now, hopefully this person doesn't run into this person. That would be kind of sad. Whoa, we're going a little fast here. What are we doing? Look forward.
The biker himself stated that he felt too confident that day, which luckily ended up only with a sprained wrist for him.
I don't know about a sprained wrist. I mean, when I see that mechanism, I'm thinking clavicle, left shoulder, neck pain from hitting your face. If you had a helmet, it's going to knock your head back, get whiplash. Definitely hands and wrist, possibly leg and left hip. All right, so we're hauling ass. There you go. End of story. Don't do it. So we're going fast. We're looking at all the people on the right. Look at me. I'm passing you up. But what we don't recognize is what's really the thing that's going to hurt us. We have all these red lights. All these red lights. They're not moving, buddy. They're not moving. So where are you going? Your path of travel is going straight, but you're going straight into this. I think it's pretty easy to see for any, normal driver, if there's brake lights up ahead, you shouldn't go into them. But why are we not doing the normal thing? How come we are doing this and not looking forward? It's probably ego, probably the fact that we're looking at these other riders, probably because we want to haul ass, because our mind isn't focused on safety. Our mind is focused elsewhere. Our mind isn't focused on where we're traveling. Our mind is telling us to get out of yellow staged and be white staged. We're zoned out, completely zoned out of what we're supposed to be doing. So it doesn't matter how good of a swerve we can do. Can you brake in time? Can you brake in time right here? You saw the squirrel, Steven? Can you brake in time? This is our total stopping distance. That's nothing. What are we going to do? What are we going to do? We need to swerve. We need to get ourselves out of here. So when I tell you guys to position yourself for safety, part of the plan is I like being over on the line and on the line. And why is that? Because if I can't stop in time, I'm hoping it's going to be nice and easy swerve into this lane or nice and easy lane split in this situation. That's what I'm hoping for. Less movement on my part in an emergency is always better. Position for safety, position for success. Okay? So but the main thing is you have to locate the hazard in the first place, or you're never going to be able to move out of the way. Because at the end of the day, you still have to do this little ziggle zag. You still have to do that. But if you're not paying attention, you're just going to go straight, doink, and that's it. So be very careful. Position yourself for safety. Look ahead.
The biker
Yeah,
himself stated that he felt too confident that
speeding and lane splitting is not a good thing. Don't add to how unsafe motorcycle riding is by doing road rage or chasing down other vehicles, okay? Oh, let's read what this guy has to say. Driver almost caused a motorcycle to crash when they pulled into the gas station without looking for or yielding the right of way. Unintentional blindness or motion-induced blindness, I'm already going to call it. I'm also going to call that this person saw it ahead of time, the side of the vehicle, and waited till the last second to do anything. Here we go. Let's see. I forgot what I was predicting. One thing that can't predict is somebody using something else other than a rock form mount. Grab yourself a rock form mount. Not using it. But anyways, we're going to keep going. So we're going to get into here. There's that side of the vehicle. You start to creep out. Assume that they're going to keep going straight on that road. So far, nothing out of the ordinary. All right. So this person's definitely coming in. We should already be coming to a stop. So it's going to be really easy just to squeeze it even more and more and more. Just remember that. We're already squeezing the brakes to get to that stop sign, right? So we're squeezing. So now we're getting weight on that front tire. So all we have to do is squeeze more and more and more, and then we stop. So this is a decent emergency braking practice. This is kind of a weird area. They shouldn't be cutting across. It's just a weird. But good braking. Good braking. Yeah, he's Christian, definitely an orange stage. This is a pretty scary spot right here to be in, but he was able to do a good job. If you like this kind of stuff, make sure you click that like button or watch this video to get more information on how to be a smart rider. All right, guys, with that said, hope to see you on the live stream. Yeah.